Because a lot of sisters don't, a lot of women, black women need to understand something, that your biggest enemy is not a white woman. Your biggest problem is not, NOT, not a white woman. Your biggest enemy is Marisol. Your biggest enemy is the Hispanic woman. She understands how to season food. She understands sensuality, femininity, and she was raised in a patriarchal environment. The difference between femininity and fake femininity is amazing. The Latina problem. Black women, you have a problem. Her name is Maria. Marisol. Love some brothers. And if you notice, they are the old, go to the old black side of town and you will see Hispanics. And the difference used to be that Hispanic men and the men of each group used to kind of keep each other out of the way. Now, interracial dating, intercultural dating, whatever, is not as taboo as it used to be. And when you're talking about what you bring to the table, these women are bringing tables. Oh, shit.
A Spanish woman, they're raised to be a wife.
But why isn't a black woman raised that way?
Most black women are raised to be independent. Remember, let's be real.
Say that again?
Most black women are raised to be strong, tough, independent, and don't take no shit. Because the daddy wasn't shit. I'll raise you alone by myself. Be a strong black woman. So they come into the game with their guard up ready. The Spanish girl is raised to serve.
Yeah.
They be cooking for their father at a young age, washing the dishes, washing the table, mopping all Saturday morning. Let's face it, they're raised to serve. If one time I swear to God, I'm at a girl's house having dinner. I got up with my own plate, put it in the garbage, put it in the sink. Her mom spazzed on her in Spanish about da 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 da. Now, in the black woman's house, if I get up with my own plate, she gonna say, that's a damn good nigga. He got his own shit. I like him, Shirley. He got his own shit. But Maria better get up and get that plate and get it washed and show him you are a wife.
In my perspective as a woman, and how Spanish guys been with me and my relationships, it's trash. You understand? Like, no luck. But how black men been with me, my past relationships, they've been good.
So recently, Kevin Samuels posted, or he had a live where he talked about the so-called Latina problem. Constantly in the black community as a topic of debate, there is the issue of interracial dating, or black men so-called lusting after white women. But apparently, that's not the real issue. So I wanted to do this video to talk about that whole issue, and that's why I showed his clip along with another clip from Eight at the Table, where a guy described the different cultures and how Latin women and black women are. And we might see more of this in the future. Maybe, maybe not. Depends on where you live, where your demographic is. You might see more of this. But this isn't a personal issue. It's more a topic, because the fact still remains that 80% of black men that are married to African American women. But some people feel like the numbers are changing. They're seeing things in front of them. And if you live in LA, this is, not ridiculously just outrageous like you've never seen or heard of it. Go to a taco stand and you'll see it. But I want to point out how in the second clip, the black woman initially said, well, why is that? So whether you like the idea or not, I want to talk about, how do we fix this, first of all? I'm not here to bash black women or say how much I hate them, but if you're with a woman that looks like this and she treats you The way, I don't care if she got a doctorate degree or she works at McDonald's. If she treats you the way that man in the second clip described, yeah, there could potentially be a problem. And shout out to the Black Men Travels, that group. They've been talking about this for some time and trying to encourage men to get their passport and see that they have options and that things are just different. Some, but not all, is we don't believe in absolutes, but there is a difference. But there's a price that I think that you pay as a black man when you find love with a Latin woman. Take Kobe Bryant, for example. That man wasn't even 5 minutes in the grave before black women collectively just talk trash about a dead man, all because this was his wife. So my issue is, why talk bad about whether it's him or black men in general? Why not be the better option? Don't argue with me, argue with your mother who didn't raise you to be a wife. And we should be screaming this from the mountaintops. This fact, which is black women are the least married and most divorced. How are you the most divorced when you're 13% of the population? That is a problem. We need to fix it. And if I, get canceled because I'm saying or pointing out that that's a problem, so be it. We get, as black men, we get this stereotype, oh, you're going to make women single mothers. I don't care. There's problems on both sides is what I'm saying. But my bigger issue is conditional feminism in general, and how it's affected the black community and black women, and this whole pick me thing. Instead of trading good information with each other to become wives, you shun other black women who talk about positive things like being a wife. Outside of the U.S., as a man who has dated Latin women in Colombia, there is a difference. There is no conditional feminism. There's just, I'm feminine. You get that up front. So if you still like black men, you either stay stuck in your ways or you change in order to become the best version of yourself. Call it what you want, but men control access to marriage and monogamy. So you can act like I have all this control sexually, which you do, but women turn a certain age and act as if, men are just no good because they won't marry me. Well, you got to give them, we are all incentivized. I have to have an incentive to sign my name on a dotted line and sign a contract, which men really know is bogus, which is marriage. But again, we're all driven by incentives. A woman can be driven by her incentive and say, look, you got to be making X amount of dollars. So all men are really asking for is like the bare minimum. Hey, can you make me a hot meal and be emotionally available and be supportive? But please like, follow, and subscribe for more.